Good afternoon. I'll give you a quick update. Yesterday was beyond rugged. Yesterday, we had 4 doctors in that room. All of them were trying to tell the same thing. The last of the infection's in her leg. It's in her left hip and down to her shin. And without surgery, the infection's going to come back and it's going to take her out. That's not a question, that's literally a fact. And she kept saying no, 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 no. Because I know it's painful. It took 2 days to do an MRI on one leg. Literally 2 days. The second part yesterday. Well, she's had the best nurses I've ever seen. They really are. And the nurse she had yesterday, she got today, Cole. He's a young kid. Good examples. She got a wound care done every shift, once a shift, which is once every 12 hours. And she told him no on that, and I don't know how. I went outside because I was a little had to go get myself back. And I came outside. Time I went back upstairs, he had another RN with him, and a PCT with him, and he said, we just did finish wound care. I'm like, what? So he kept talking about surgery, and she kept saying no. And about 25 to 5, he did it, ran through it again, and told her, I want you to really think about it tonight. And all she kept saying is, I want to sleep. And I'm thinking, you're not sleeping. We're getting this straightened out. I'm not losing my life. No, it ain't happening. So I told her calmly, and I talked to her about doing the surgery. She finally said yes. I know it's just she's being like this because of pain meds. They already told me that. So I ran out and grabbed Cole. He grabbed his computer. We flew back to our room. He ran through his spiel and everything. I'm not going to say exactly what he said because I'm on it. But long story short of that is she said yes, surgery's for tomorrow. Her surgeon came in today before I went to the house to take a shower and everything. And said this should be the lot outside of what I'm calling maintenance on her, the open wound on her rear end. This should be the last surgery. Should you ready for the last infection? So, this pain meds, the Laudin, or whatever they call it, Laudin, whatever. It does its job, but at the same time, it's not a fun one to play with. The side effects are beast. So tomorrow, hopefully, it'll be the last surgery. And be the last infection. It's probably a little upset me because I've been gone for the last couple hours. To be honest, I need time to regroup. But did I have a backup plan for last night? Yep. The hospital knows her as the atomic bomb. But one person that can take that woman will take that woman's crap and give her an attitude like, yeah. And that happened ironically as Ashley. And I let him know before she agreed us the atomic bomb's coming down. Because I know that Ashley won't. When it comes to her mother, no, there will be no. You will do what the doctors tell you, not the voice on a roll. Thankfully, we didn't need that one, the atomic bomb. I didn't really want her in that position. Now I'm going to go in here to the main entrance. And I've tried to do this video a couple times. My phone keeps acting up. But Lori's room is way down. I do mean way down. The only question now is by where you can park. Good, you're moving. I'll take this, but as long as it's not handicapped. The camera holds up when I park. I'll say, give you an idea of how far, where her room's at. Because when I say way down, I am not even kidding. This hospital's actually been developed a few times. The original hospital's 80 years old. Or 82. Look, see that building way over there? Go over there. Look at that building and then go right. That's where her room is. So, but that's the update. Now I'm gonna have a quick part of a cigarette and go upstairs, and she's gonna have her little surprise. Got rid of it. That's the other reason it took me a while. But I will say that her nursing staff has been beyond, they've been beyond awesome. They really have been. Sam and Cole are both, those boys have been awesome nurses. Honestly, they treat, those are my two favorites. They treat her like she's her own mother or something. Along with Sam's girlfriend, Lauren. Erica. She's had a phenomenal nursing staff. If I ever have to go in the hospital, put me on that ward she's on. They said, no, I'll have decent nurses. The doctors yesterday were blunt with her, because they've used the word life-threatening more times just than I've heard I ever want to hear the rest of my life. So you can imagine what that was like. But if tomorrow somebody says life-threatening, I'm going to snap. But thank you guys for praying us. God, I know God's got us, but I'm not going to lie and say it hasn't been hard and rough. Our wound care change takes about 10-15 minutes, maybe. They give her a pain shot, and then they wait 15 minutes, and then they give her the shot. You got a Jeep, unless you're pulling up. One thing about this parking lot, you got to watch out you don't get hit. Usually I park over in the front there, and I've come close to getting wiped out. It's like later on, let's open where I usually park, open, I'll move the car over there. But all right, y'all have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. God bless. Love you. Bye.